What's up, guys? We are back. We are live. It's top 10 week, guys. The week we've all been waiting for. The top 10 came out 2 days ago. I hope you guys have gotten a chance to watch it, because if you haven't, we're going to spoil it all for you right here.
We're telling you what happened right here.
We're going to go over each of the rums a little bit, talk a little bit about why they made the top 10, talk about a couple that didn't make the top 10. Why they didn't. I know we had some people jump on and they were like, man, we were really thinking these rums were going to be there. And a lot of them got really close. But like we said, we can only have 10 in the top 10 or else it would be the top 55.
And we had some serious discussions about
the top 55.
Yeah. Because let's face it, this last year we had some absolutely delicious rums.
Absolutely.
This was probably the hardest year to date.
Absolutely.
That we had to choose from. Because this was a wonderful year for rums.
And that's what's amazing is there's so many new rums coming out, so much more competition. We're getting into these in-depth rums, craft distillers, a lot of, I think this was the first year we didn't have either Captain or Bacardi make the top 10. Like neither of them had products in the top 10. So, I mean,
Captain
this is,
who?
Yeah,
Bacardi
exactly.
What?
Right. So we're kind of advancing beyond those big brands and we're finding other big brands. But we're also finding a lot of craft distillers. So a lot of really great rums out there. Michael McAllister's in the house.
Hey, how you doing?
Needs a distraction tonight. He's sick as a dog. Well, that's no good.
Man.
But luckily, YouTube has made it possible for us to hang out with you still.
So sorry to hear that.
Hoping that you're feeling better soon. There's a lot of that going around.
Yes, there is.
I know a lot of people have been coming down with some sickness. So we hope everybody's going to get healthy or stay healthy here through the holidays.
So we will try and keep you distracted as much as we can.
We're here to distract you all night long. So we're excited about it. As you guys are jumping on, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up button. We love when you hit those thumbs ups because when you do that, it notifies more people that we're live. And so it gets more people on here. So we got to have them on here. So make sure you're hitting those thumbs ups as we go along here. It really helps us out. And we appreciate it. John from Just Rums in the house. Maybe you should review three per week. Yes. That is on the list of to-dos in 2022. However, I don't know if we're going to make that happen or not. It's a lot of rum, but we definitely need to review 3 a week. That's a good goal to set for ourselves this next year.
Well, we've actually tried 3 because what we'll usually do is we'll do 1 or 2. Sometimes we've done 3 reviews in a sitting.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And usually we end up throwing away the third one. Well,
I'm sure you
gets thrown
away.
Figure it out.
Not the rum. The rum doesn't get thrown away. The video gets thrown away
does.
because we're usually terrorizing each other by the end, and it's just, you guys don't want to see us
complete chaos,
arm wrestling in the garage. Like that's not the videos we're trying to put out. But maybe you.
They were a lot of fun.
They were a lot of fun. We did a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of killed some of the. What do I want to say here? The seriousness of the show, the fact, like the credibility,
authenticity.
That's the word I'm looking for, is some credibility. We don't want to kill credibility. No. We want people to be excited about rum, not think we're just a couple of drunk Iowans on here arm wrestling
well, I mean, that's
in the garage.
Kind of what happened.
But that's basically what the show is. But we don't want other people to think that.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
We don't actually want to record that. Put it out there.
It's awesome. Bryce is in the house. Good evening, Bryce. Terry's here. Good evening.
Welcome.
Glad you enjoyed the top 10. Vargas Vault's joining us here.
Hello.
That's awesome. Bryce is drinking some Deadhead rum tonight.
Oh, very nice.
That's a great rum to have. Obviously made our top 10. Their dark chocolate rum was in our top 10. Jeremy's here, made it this week. We're glad to have you,
Jeremy.
Very nice.
Welcome.
We're excited to have you guys here. Like I said, we're going to be unraveling this top 10 a little bit. So if you haven't watched the video, spoiler alert, we're about to talk about all of them. So before we do that, though, you're all going to hit the thumbs up button because we love you all and you all love us, right? We're all friends here. We love that thumbs up button. But I want to talk a little bit about with New Year's here and Christmas here. We actually have some cool stuff happening. A lot of articles this last week. And when I say a lot, I mean like 3 pages of articles just in the front 5, because that's usually what I scroll through, of just rum cocktails coming out for holidays, New Year's. A lot of rum stuff being talked about, which is really exciting because that means these articles are being written and it's going out to people and people are including more rums in their holiday cocktails. So I posted one in the Just Drinking After Hours. If you guys aren't in that group, the link is down there for you guys. But that's basically our Facebook group where we talk about a little bit of extras from the show. But I posted one of them there that I thought was pretty neat. But there's a lot of different cocktails that they posted. The funniest one that I thought was written is a whole article. And this was a long article.
Yeah.
And it was written about a rum and tonic. And literally it has this whole like paragraph after paragraph, and I scroll all the way, and it finally gives me this recipe. It's literally, a couple ounces of light rum and a splash of tonic water. And then it tells you have this really nice glass with a highball ice and mix it. And I'm like, you wrote this like 10-page article about rum and tonic.
So we're gonna. Okay, so this next year, one of the things that we're going to do, he doesn't even know this yet, but one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting out some maybe not so serious. Well, I mean, I guess nothing that
we're really super serious. What are you talking about? That's
serious, but we're going to put out a couple of little short. Well,
I don't know what you're saying.
Brief comedy related to the rum world.
What are you talking about? We've not talked about any of this.
And you just touched on one of the things right there.
What are you talking about?
I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it yet.
So we're just announcing it to everyone.
It is going to happen.
This isn't even an option to me, guys.
No, it is not an option. This is going to be something that we are going to do. And he has no idea what the heck it is.
I'm just being informed.
Yep.
This is great. I'm going to get on the other side of the screen and watch the show. Apparently, I'm learning. I learned too. I have no idea what's going on. I've not heard of any of this.
We're going to put out some fun videos that
make fun of the rum world, I guess.
Well, make fun of certain situations.
Yeah. We've never been in certain situations.
Yeah,
so I don't know how we're going to have the relatability to be able to do that, but we'll try our best. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's going on.
Do you remember the cake video I sent you?
Yes, but that was so dumb.
Stop.
Oh my god.
We are going to do that.
I'm so sorry, guys. I can't. He's been drinking rum. I can't handle him.
We're doing that.
All right.
We might even do it tonight.
Cake videos. Here we go. All right. So let's get into some of these comments, and we'll dive into the top 10 in depth for you guys here. So thumbs up, done, and I mean done. Good to hear from you, Vargas. Michael McAllister, you know what? What do you guys think about doing a series of bourbons that are finished in rum barrels?
Oh, wow. That's an interesting twist.
We could probably do a little mini series on that. We'd be interested in that. Vargas coming in. Well, we don't want something too complicated like that cake recipe.
Exactly.
That was pretty. Was pretty complicated.
It won't be.
But the rum and tonic might have been a little uncomplicated. Like I think that could have been made by literally anyone at all. Without a recipe, like make a rum and tonic, and they could have just figured it out.
I know, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the fun that I want to have with our videos.
Great, I'm excited to see what you have in store for everyone.
So you remember this? Okay?
I do. I remember this.
Okay.
All right. So we got our little cheat sheet of paper here. This is exactly the paper we read on for the top 10 videos. So we're gonna start. It's not even literally, this is the most scribbled on piece of paper for you guys. This is literally what we read off of for the top 10. And it's literally the most
Don't tell them all of our secrets.
Little behind the seat. We literally have things circled and like crossed out across this whole thing, but we didn't rewrite it. So we just made it off of this. But basically we came up with a scoring system for our top 10. So let's talk about number 10, 9 North. I fought for this one to make the break into the top 10. It wasn't really too complicated for us to know that it was going to be number 10. I thought it was a really great rum because this is a great kind of agricole rum, great intro to agricole. Yep. It's made out of California, and they did a great job with it. And I think it's very smooth, very delicious. And anyone who's looking to get into some more earthy toned rums, I think this is a great starting point, which is why we wanted it into that top 10, because we think for anybody getting into rums, wanting to expand the palate, this 9 North was just one of our favorites that got us into some more agricole style rums and helped us along the way. So we think it could do the same for anybody else. So definitely wanted it there. Let's see here. Make sure you do Angels Envy Rye if you do that series. We'll have to look into that for sure.
I've got some Angels Envy out in the cupboard right now. I'll have to check and see if that's the rye or not.
Vargas is saying, I don't know. With enough rum in me, somehow, I burn cereal. So I don't know. The rum recipes might get complicated. I hope you don't burn the cereal.
We're gonna slow it down a lot so everybody has time.
We absolutely are. So number 9. Let's talk about number 9. Real McCoy 5-year. Talked about this a few times, right? It was going to make the top 10. It's a great wood-barreled rum for people looking to expand their palate into something that very natural, doesn't have that added chemical. It's made out of Foursquare. Super, super awesome rum. That's just very delicious. So we wanted people to kind of have an eye on that. This is our most watched video of the year. So we're trying to encourage people who maybe a lot of people that search this video throughout the year don't know what rums to buy, and they're looking for a good idea. So these are just great starting points for people who are looking to break into that rum kind of circuit and try some different stuff. Great wood barreled, great for a whiskey drinker. So,
you know, and this was probably the year that was the rum selection that we had was the most diversified.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
there was a broad range of spectrum here on this selection of rums that we went through that made the top 10 list.
Yes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It got wild. It got real wild.
It did.
Luckily, we were professionals. We can handle it. Let's see here. So Just Rum, number 8, Just Rum 1 year Maplewood rested. Another great rum. This is a craft distiller, the first real well, I guess 9 North is a craft distiller as well, but the Just Rum Maplewood, we obviously have they've been in here. John was on the comments earlier. Just a great rum done in a unique way. Maplewood, I mean, you don't see a lot of it.
Very good.
Very delicious, though. Very well blended.
We're saving this last little bit
for an emergency situation only.
Otherwise, it would be gone.
Only emergency situations. Everybody's got the emergency stash, right? That's the emergency stash of the Just Rum that we keep on hand.
And one of the things that I like about this is 102 proof.
Yes.
So this is basically an overproof on the rum. And it's a very, very nice rum.
It is a good rum. Absolutely. That's why it's in the top 10. We don't put any bad rum into the top 10.
No, we don't. That's a whole nother thing that we don't even,
We don't even.
Yeah,
that's all you need to know.
There.
That's all it is. So the next one on the list was number 7, Modern Matriarch Strawberry Lemonade Rum. This was a great rum for vodka drinkers. So
that's all gone.
It's all gone. We drank that. There's no bottle here.
The bottle's gone.
Apologize for that.
Yeah.
So that's an Iowa-made rum out of Council Bluffs, which we're really excited about.
Shout out Iowa. Shout out Council Bluffs. Woo!
Yes, I never thought I'd be yelling that.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We've had a lot of Iowa rums. If you guys go back through, I think we even made a playlist for Iowa rums, and traditionally they never have made the top 10. You know, they're rum, and we try our best, but typically Iowans don't really get the picture when it comes to rum. Can't imagine why, but they
don't have the vision.
But out of Council Bluffs, they figured it out, they made this very amazing rum. And it's a strawberry lemonade rum, and they have several other different kinds that you're going to see us doing some reviews on in the future.
And in talking with the distillers, they really care about the product, and they care about you, the person that's drinking their product that they're producing.
They do that same kind of thing. They filter out all that bad stuff. They keep the good stuff, which is what makes their rum so amazing. So we got it in there. It's a great rum for vodka drinkers. That strawberry lemonade Modern Matriarch. Great rum for vodka drinkers to kind of venture into some rum, right? So then we're going to move on here. So we had number 6 come in. So number 6 was the Ron Barcelo Onyx. This was cool. This is a cool rum, guys. Like literally, this rum was so cool. It's a beautiful bottle. It's their Imperial bottle, but they obviously blacked it into this onyx color, and it's awesome. And it's actually distilled through onyx stones.
Yes.
Gives it a very unique distilling process. It's very smooth, very delicious. This was just an all-around great rum. It really just kind of was one that we started picking up, and now we drink it pretty regularly, so we're pretty excited about it. So we love having this rum, and we thought other people would be able to enjoy it too. So wanted to definitely put it out there.
That is why we do what we do. We're just trying to share some of our experiences with everyone out there.
Absolutely.
Trying to make a good choice when they're going out to the liquor store, buying something that's off the shelf that they've never had. You know, they're trying to be adventurous, saying, hey, I want to try something different tonight. I'm having a get-together or something special happened. I just want to try something different. And so that's where we come in. We're trying to introduce some different rums, some different things to try, and different companies. And that's kind of what we do. I was looking through some of the comments today, and a lot of people on there are thanking us for the suggestions that we're making.
Yes. You know, a lot of people trying the suggestions, which is the whole point of this show and this community, helping people learn about rum.
They let us know, you know, yeah, you guys were spot on, or no, I really like this one, or no, I really hated this one. But it's that communication.
Creating the conversation. Getting people in the stores looking at it, asking questions.
Getting everybody involved.
Love it.
You know?
Rum taking over. It's on the rise. So we're excited about it.
It is.
It's what it's all about. So we're breaking in the top 5. As you guys are all coming in, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up button. We appreciate each and every one of you.
When we catch up
we're going to catch up on some comments before we hit the top 5 here. We'll hit a few of these here. So I think we just came up here. So Jeremy says, I meant to make you rum cake, but now it's just cake and I'm drunk.
Yes, I love that.
It happens all the time
I
over
love
here
that.
too. We do the same thing. Zachary's in the house yelling out
Welcome,
rum dogs.
Zachary.
Welcome, Zachary. We're glad to hear from you. Jeremy here. What's everyone drinking tonight? Wants to know what everyone's drinking tonight. He's got Whistling Andy Hibiscus Coconut Rum from Big Fork, Montana.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't either. That sounds amazing, though. It's got quite the name. I feel like it's very advanced. I love it. I love it. Vargas, with all the rums you reviewed this year, you could easily have done a top 20. We could have.
We could have
done a top 20.
That would have been actually easier to do.
It would have been. Because we did 55 plus rums, so it would have caught almost half of them, right, or a third of them. But honestly, then it kind of takes away from, people want to know what's top 10. What am I looking for? We try to just get people excited about some of that different stuff. We don't want to make it too long because then everybody kind of just gets tired of watching all these different rums. They get confused what rum does what, and we don't want to overcomplicate it. It's rum. We're here to keep it simple. Let's see here. Jeremy, exciting news. My amazing wife, Kristen, found me some Doc Brown's really bad spiced rum for Christmas. That's amazing.
Very nice.
That's amazing. I did see the photo. That's been shared around. I believe Doc's been tagged in that as well. So he was very excited that you got your hands on some Doc Brown's. Very, very awesome. She is killing it, by the way. She's a keeper. So you better not mess that up because she clearly knows how to track down some serious rum. So that's awesome. Let's see here. Michael McAllister, what is starting to become more of a thing is in legit good USA made rums. Yes,
absolutely.
And we're going to be talking about that more in the coming year. USA made rums are really coming in. There's a lot of them. Obviously, 2 of them. If I'm remembering right, I think it's only 2, made the top 10 this year, and I think there's going to be more of that to come. So I think there's going to be a lot more USA rums really making a standpoint here. There's actually 3, I think. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 USA rums that are in the top 10 this year. So that's pretty exciting stuff.
Yes.
Let's see here. Mike, I have seen some hostage videos with a bigger budget. I don't know what that all means, but you know what? You're probably right. We don't have a budget. We're here to have fun and drink rum. We're not a big production.
I'm guessing he's referring to the award of the 2138.
The 2138, yes. That was our grand prize for the number 1 rum of the year was $21.38, which I'm sure they're going to be on their way here to come see us. I'm excited about it.
Did you send them a message?
I did. They know. They got to watch it, though. Angela's in the house. Glad to have you here.
Welcome, Angela.
Yes, that's amazing. Let's see here. Mr. Skills, I'm going to have to try some of that plantation later. Absolutely. We got some good conversation going around. Mike's drinking Bamboo. It's a great rum.
Nice.
Yes, that's awesome. Vargas says, tired of watching you. No one would get tired of watching you guys. Well, we appreciate that.
We appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
But
thank you. You tell my wife that. That's really what she needs to hear too. Let's see here. John from Just Rum. Number 8 made the list because you want an invite to our new distillery location opening in March. I'll tell you what, we do want to come tour, but that's not why it made the top 10. Notice
you made the top 10.
If we wanted,
it was good.
If we wanted that, all your rums would be the top 4 or 5, right? We could easily do that, but then it's not honest, and that we want to keep it.
We try and keep everything honest and fair.
We do. So we're excited to see what you got going with the new distillery, though. All right, so we got some good conversation going there. Let's get into the top.
Time out. Let's just take a pause.
Taking a pause.
I'm taking a pause. Okay.
It's hot in here. You guys have like an old folks home here that keeps the heat at like 80. It is hot. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off because I didn't wear a shirt appropriate for the show.
Not PBS friendly. That's why I wear palm trees. Right.
That's what it is. Palm trees.
We digress. Where I was going with this is, what are we drinking tonight, Robert?
Great question.
Okay, because we ask everybody out there, what are you drinking? Where are you from? Right?
So we did a new review tonight. We broke into a really expensive bottle of rum.
We did.
This is going to be the first kicking off 2022. I believe it'll be one of our first videos of 2022, one of our first couple. And so we've been talking about it for a long time, but it is actually, I don't know if you have it around here.
I do.
We broke out the expensive stuff, guys. We got the Zacapa XO out of the box.
Oh, yeah.
Out of its board game box and into the glass. The box is huge.
It does. It looks like a board game.
It's huge. It's huge. It's this ginormous box that it comes in. It's super fancy. Comes with an amazing story that I did not read the entire thing to you. I apologize. But it is an incredible rum that we got to experience. And I will say,
Wow.
you don't want to give too much away, but we've set the bar high.
Very, very, very high.
So we're excited for you guys to check out that one.
Oh my goodness.
That's our new most expensive rum in the bar too. For those of you who are curious,
beat out the last one by $5.
Beat out the last one by $5. So it's
I will say though, as good as what Ron Zacapa is, the XO.
Yes.
As good as that is, there are some less expensive rums that are
amazing.
Absolutely. And they're knocking on the door of those
right there
high ratings.
Yep,
right?
Absolutely.
So don't discount the lower cost rums, just because, they're just cheap. Well,
cheap can be good
too. They might be really good.
You don't know.
You just got to try them. So we suggest to everyone, try all the rum.
Try them all.
Just try them all.
It's amazing. Should we tell them about more of the top 5
Sure,
here?
let's hit the 5.
We're into the top 5, so let's blow through these here. So we had number 5 come in, got into some flavored rum. So Deadhead Dark Chocolate Rum hit our number 5 this year. This was a no-brainer. For its category, it's one of the best dessert rums you're ever going to be able to find, at least in the chocolate sense.
And the bottle's just so cool.
It's amazing. It's made with cacao.
So cool.
It's so natural. It's delicious. It's smooth. You're going to want to sip it on its own, and you're never going to want to put it down. No, it's just one of the best dessert rums we've ever had.
Very dangerous. It's a very dangerous rum. They should put a warning label on this.
And it's 35%, which is impressive for a dessert rum, right? You think about some of these sweeter, sugary flavored rums, and you get into, and it's like 20%, 25%. And this one being a 35%, it's a lot more natural. It's a delicious rum. So Deadhead Dark Chocolate Rum, easy number 5 on the scale.
Again, very diversified. I mean, we've had spiced rums, we've got dark rums, we've got chocolate rums, dessert rums, we've got strawberry rums.
This was a huge group,
diversified,
huge group
list,
very competitive,
right?
So number 4 came in at Santa Teresa 1796. So this one we got really excited about. It was so smooth and delicious. It was an amazing rum, all around, well-bodied, deep flavor.
Yes.
It's just so good, and it comes in this awesome looking bottle with a wax seal.
Very just classy.
Yes.
Slick. It's just a very nice. It's a fine product.
And their project Alcatraz is one of the coolest things we've read.
Cool. It is cool.
Definitely worth checking out their review if you haven't. But it's an amazing rum. It was super delicious. That was one of the better ones we had. It got rated very high, so it was coming into the top 10. Number 3 came to us from Bombarda Falconet. So we had a couple of Bombarda rums this year. The Falconet is the 8.
And here's a little clue for everybody looking at this video.
We liked it.
Whenever you see something that's gone from here to here, it's a pretty good sign that we really like it.
Especially because we have literally hundreds of rums to choose from at our will, and it's gone that far. So it usually will give you good implications.
When you're looking at the level of where we're at here on this, and looking at
I just want to pull
the level of that we're at here on this one, and
I just want to pull this one up. We've had this bottle for like 2 years. Look at this one.
And the level of the just rum 1 year rested maple is down to here. It's pretty easy to say, you know what? Those guys really like that stuff.
Yes. We've had this bottle for almost 2 years, right?
Yeah, and actually the only reason that it's even down this far is because we had a friend stop over.
And they wanted to try it.
And they want to try it.
And this is as far as we've gotten in a couple of years with like 4 drinkers out of it.
Yeah.
Can't believe nobody's wanted to take this one home with them. That's
we keep our offer.
It's crazy. Just crazy.
Anyhow, we digress.
Yes, so we get into some good rums there. So let's break into number 2. We're in the top 2, right? Foursquare Sagacity. This is Foursquare is a great distillery. They are amazing because they take out all those bad chemicals, all that nasty stuff out of the rum, so you get a good clean product. It's super delicious,
very delicious,
full of flavor. It's absolutely yummy. So you're not gonna have a problem sipping this one, mixing it. It goes great into both, so any type of rum drinker is gonna love it, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Yes.
So we're getting into number one.
Number one.
So number one on our list this year came in at Frigate Reserve 21 year.
Oh, yeah.
So this is amazing. It obviously has writing all over the bottle. That
defiled label.
That just tells you
the label's been defiled.
How much fun you're gonna have drinking it, because you're gonna do weird things when you start drinking it, and that's what happens.
What's so funny is I saw the picture. I was going through some pictures today, and I saw the picture that we took the night that we had some people try it out there.
Yes.
And the bottle, it was like up to here.
Yeah.
You know, it was like up to here.
We put a lot down pretty quick.
Oh, that went by really fast.
It was fantastic. It's a fantastic rum.
And that's why I made the number one.
Great wood body, just a great flavor. It's definitely one of the better rums we've had. Obviously, it's the number one rum we had this year.
Yes.
It was just fantastic. I mean, overall, it was a cocktail mixer. It was on its own. It was a great sipper. Great for any type of rum drinker, and it's such a beautifully done rum that there was just really no contest. It just ended up taking number one.
Yes.
And we loved it. So we're excited about it. So that's our top 10. And now for the elephant in the room. We did not do the worst rum of the year.
Oh, that.
So we got called out by a couple people. We did not do a worst rum of the year. So for you guys who are here right now, we're going to tell you who was going to be the worst rum of the year. But
that was pretty easy.
But the reason that we didn't do a worst rum of the year is because we're here to promote people to go try rum. And I don't want to discourage people from going and trying a different type of rum. Just because we said on our palate it was the worst rum we had this year, that doesn't mean other people aren't going to love it. So
that's true. And that still stands true for this group too.
Yes.
You may go seek this out, and you may just really be one of your favorite rums
Absolutely.
of all time. Fantastic. Wonderful. I'm happy.
And if it is,
it just really wasn't for us.
If it is,
you
guys are going to be super happy because it's super inexpensive. You're going to be really pumped about it. So let's break this bad boy out.
Right.
I don't know where we're packing it. We're packing it somewhere down here.
Right there.
So we did this. It's actually a really recent review. You guys are going to remember it pretty well. This is the
Black Bell.
Black Bell rum. Their spiced black rum. It is a $10 bottle of rum. They are giving it away at stores as fast as they can.
Making you buy it. It is so cheap.
And I wouldn't be opposed if you couldn't find a coupon, but I think this one is, out of all the rums we have, it is the least complex. It has a lot of flavors going on in it, and it's pretty sugared. There's a lot going on in there.
And the thing that I really did not like about it is that when you mixed it, it completely destroyed.
It got weird.
The flavor.
I've never had a rum get that weird.
It was just,
It almost like pulled it apart. Like if you could take flavors apart and separate them in a glass,
it did it.
That's what it did.
That accomplished that.
It was bad.
I'm not really, and the whole thing is, a lot of times when we're trying these different rums and these different expressions and from different companies, across the world, you can just tell what they're trying to do with this rum. Are they trying to make it a sipper? Are they trying to make it a mixer?
Yep.
What are they trying to do? And I remember when we did this review, I was really confused because and I think we even put it in there that I think they didn't understand the assignment.
We weren't really sure what was going on.
Yeah, we weren't sure.
There's a lot to not understand.
And I don't think that they really understood what the assignment was, what they were trying to do with it.
I'm not sure either. So it ends up that's our worst rum that we had this year. We did it on the live here because we know this is going to be a majority of the community here, so we're cool with that. But that's the top 10s are our most viewed video of the year. And I know a lot of people that aren't going to subscribe or even watch another video throughout the year. That's going to be the only video they watch. I want them to have an encouraging, go try some stuff.
A positive step forward.
To try different stuff rather than tell them, hey, there's also stuff that really sucks. They can find that out on their own. Okay, we did the homework. They can go do it too. All right.
Yeah, if they want to know what the worst rum of the year was,
go buy some rum and drink it.
Yeah,
you'll find out what's terrible.
Or just watch our reviews, and you'll be able to figure out which ones we didn't like.
Obviously,
but and I can appreciate the question. What was the worst rum that you had? Because that is something that everybody wants to know.
Yes.
Along with the best. You're looking at both ends of the scale, and which I get and I understand, but keep in mind we do want to promote kind of a positive move for everybody out there. There's a lot of negativity already out there.
And we want people to just feel good about drinking. We don't want someone either to see our video and they're like, well, that's my favorite rum. And then it's like, we're not trying to discourage anyone. You know, if you like what you like, that's what's important. We want people just drinking what they like. So that's what we're excited about. We're going to roll through some comments as we do. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up. I know we have a lot of people jumping in, jumping off, jumping all over. People are busy. It's holiday week. But make sure we're hitting those thumbs ups. We appreciate it. We're going to get into it a little bit here. Let's see here. Royer is getting some compliments on your laugh. Mike thinks your laugh is very awesome.
Mike. I appreciate it.
It is a great laugh.
Great laugh. Appreciate
great radio voice.
Well, yeah,
just, you know,
got the face for radio.
Face for radio. That's awesome. Zachary's having some Blue Chair Bay Spice rum. That's awesome. We got some people talking in here. Drums and Rums joined us here.
Paul.
Hopefully they're still hanging on. Paul, good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you, man.
Good evening.
From what I understand, we might have some things coming your way.
Might be having some things coming Paul's way. He doesn't know about it yet, but we have some things coming to Paul.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. We're going to be sending some stuff over to Paul, so we're excited. Let's see here. Vargas says, oh boy, never let your boss know that you have that or else they'll never give you a raise. You don't need a pay raise. You can't afford XO rum, right? That XO rum, man, it'll hit you, you know, so.
Yeah, actually, I was trying to figure out, do I need to start a second job? Because I really like that.
Absolutely, right? Let's see here. We're gonna jump up. I missed it. Jumped around a whole bunch. I'm trying to catch up where we are here. It gets complicated. Okay, technology and stuff. Let's see here. Michael McAllister, I can vouch for these guys. Are the nicest people in person. Hope to hang out again and maybe that Chicago Rum Fest.
Yes.
So we are excited. We are going to be probably, most likely, purchasing tickets.
There's a 95% chance that will happen.
The percentage went up, guys. Yes. It's getting higher. So there's a 95% chance we're going to be at Chicago Rum Fest. So if you guys are looking in April. So if you guys are looking for a rum festival and you want to come hang out with us, maybe join us for a rum. We are going to be at that event shooting some video, doing some fun stuff. Most likely, 95%, right? So it's looking that way more and more every day. I think we're going to probably lock it up here in the near future, but just giving you a heads up there. And a huge thank you to Michael. We appreciate that you had fun hanging out with us. We definitely enjoyed it as well. Chris is here. Heck yeah, I'm a keeper. Doc Spice rum is hard to come by, but I have my ways. That's right.
There you go. All right, Chris.
Keep those ways to yourself. That way he can't leave. Because what's he gonna do then, right? He's in trouble then. You know, you got him. Not that he'd want to leave anyway, because obviously you're the coolest person. Yep. So what the heck? That's awesome. So we're excited about that. Getting some Doc Brown's rum hooked up there. Let's see here. Got some good stuff. Best rum, Prism coming in. Best rum cocktail. What's your favorite rum cocktail?
Well, I mean, really, my go-to, is the Cuba Libre. That is my absolute
most popular, go-to. Right?
Well,
rum and diet with a slice of lime. It's super complicated.
Yeah, and we'll cover that in the video.
But honestly, I think for me, it's a little take on Carabulu, but I don't make it the traditional way. For me, it's a for those of you who don't know, and a lot of you have heard this story before, but I make Carabulu, which is a big thing by Tech Nine. He kind of promoted it in a song, and so I made it my own way. So it's traditionally made with 151 rum and Malibu with pineapple juice. And the way that I make it is I actually use, instead of 151, I use a Crucian Hurricane Proof, which is 130,
really good, by the way.
137 proof. And then instead of using regular Malibu, I use Malibu Black. So I make up for that alcohol percentage from coming from the 151 to more of the Malibu Black. And it levels it out. I think it gets better flavor from each of the rums that blend with the pineapple, and you get this really delicious mixture. So that's actually my favorite personal cocktail to make. It's amazing.
Yep, because the Malibu Black is actually a 70 proof, right?
Yes.
And so it helps kick it up there a notch a little bit.
Chris is drinking wine tonight. I gotta love some wine in the glass.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. We love that. Wine's always good. Here. Yeah, having a good time. It's all that matters. Let's see here. So, all right, we're jumping down here. Man, you guys are just having all kinds of conversations here. You guys are awesome. This is a great community. For those of you who don't know, there's a link in the comments below. So there's a lot of conversations going on right now. If you guys want more conversations, want to see some additional content, there's a link down below there that'll get you into the Facebook group, Just Drinking After Hours. So we would invite you guys to click that link, join in. We'd love to have you come in there and have some fun talking about rum, posting your rum stuff. We just love hearing it. It's just a good community. So
Paul's talking about some of the things that he did for the holiday season.
The Advent calendar.
The Advent calendar that he had put out there. So Paul is from Drums and Rums. He has an awesome podcast. He has fantastic guests on his podcast. We should know we were some of his guests. But I digress. Anyhow, he really, truly has some very, very talented people on his podcast. And definitely suggest go checking out Drums and Rums podcast.
Absolutely.
He's been putting out some pretty cool videos as well.
Yes.
As far as mixed drinks and some of the different things that he's been putting out there. Just been been a lot of fun. So I've really enjoyed them. I'm sure you will as well. So check him out.
Absolutely. All right. What do we got coming in here? We got all kinds of stuff here. Mike saying, I still love the Kraken Black Spice rum. Great rum. It's actually my favorite type of Kraken is the black spice because it's a little lighter, a little smoother, a little more tasty in the mixed drink. So I like that too. I like that.
Okay.
Let's see here. We got some stuff going on here.
There's a lot going on.
So there is a lot. Terry's saying I've spent money on rums that do not cut it. This is how you learn. Absolutely. So we talked a little bit about not putting out that worst rum we've had to let people go try rums for themselves. That's absolutely true because everybody's palate's different.
Yeah.
I will never forget the day that I had a really big day for work. I was really excited. I went to celebrate by going and buying myself a really nice whiskey. It cost me a lot of money at the time. It was the most money I had ever spent on a bottle of alcohol. I think it was somewhere around $75 range, which is a big spend. It's still a big spend for me.
That was a big spend.
At the time, that was the most expense I'd ever spent on alcohol. And I got it, and I got it home, and I opened it, and I drank it. It was terrible. I did not like it. I thought it was awful. I tried every kind of way to drink it. It did not work.
And again, that is one of the reasons that we do what we do, because we don't want people going out, spending their hard-earned money, and sometimes a lot of it at a shot, and don't even enjoy what you just bought.
So we want to help promote some of the stuff that develop the palates. If you are going to spend the money, knowing the things to look for to make sure you're spending it on the right thing, which we talk about a lot in our videos.
That's one of the things that works out well for us is your palate is much different than my palate.
Yes.
You're more of a smooth drink type person. I'm more bold in your face, a little bit heated, maybe dry. I love the oak flavors, all this type of stuff. We're just two different ends of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
Right?
Angela says that she's made a wish list on her phone of rums that she wants to buy based on our reviews. What I want to know is what's number one. What's highest on the list right now? That's what I want to know. What's the highest part of the list? If you're still there, I would love to hear what the highest on your list is. Let's see here. Got this going on. Andrew joining us here. How's it going, Andrew? Glad to have you here. It just jumps around here.
Yeah.
A dark and stormy is my go-to drink. That's a big one in the rum community. You see a lot of dark and stormies coming in. A lot of people like daiquiris. What's the minty one, right? We got
the mojito.
Mojitos, right? That's a big one. You see a lot of those big. Those are the big ones that you hear. Rum punch is always good.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Amazing. You guys are live when I'm in bed all day with a cold. LOL. Scott, we're here to hopefully make your day better. Yeah. I hope that it gets better from watching this and learning a little bit more about rum. Hopefully that makes it better. I mean, we just try to drink more rum to keep all those viruses away. We kind of figure the more rum we drink, vitamin rum. It destroys every virus that comes in contact, especially the Stro 160 will do that. That will clear the sinuses really quick. Let's see. Vargas has a question. Have you ever felt adventurous? See you have bits of this, a bit of this, a bit of that thought. Wonder what mixing all that would taste like. So like mixing different rums kind of a thing.
Yeah.
We've done it. We don't get too curious about it. We've mixed a couple here and there but nothing too crazy. Mostly because when you get a finished product, it doesn't usually blend. I mean, it can. but it doesn't usually blend on its own. But that's where you get into cocktails and adding kind of some of those things.
Some of those flavors that you're looking for
that
in
tie
a drink,
it together, right?
tie it together.
So I talk about like my Hurricane Proof and my Malibu Black with pineapple juice. I would say I probably wouldn't drink Hurricane Proof with Malibu Black on its own, but that pineapple juice ties it together. So I think it's just a bit of the flavors you're looking for. We don't do it a ton with just rum, but we'll do it, with cocktails and mixing.
I will say many years ago, I may have gone and participated in some garbage can parties, what they refer to in our area of the world as garbage can parties, where a lot of rum has been mixed in with some different fruit juices and that type of thing, and ended up being very delicious.
Yeah,
how I thought so at the time.
Ends up being great. Jungle juice is a great put. If you guys don't know what jungle juice is, there's a Google search for you. That'll bring back college real quick, right? We used to do that all the time. But you can mix a lot of stuff into that, and it ends up being really, really good. So, Chris here, Roger and Robert, did you get any rum for Christmas?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact,
Roger actually posted a picture of this too. Oh, he's throwing me.
Hang on.
Oh, there's a violation of touching me and stuff. So he's off. I'm here to entertain you now that you got him excited about his new rum. So if you guys are curious, the link down below, the Just Drinking After Hours, he actually posted a picture of the rum that he got for Christmas on there. And he's pretty excited about it. He hasn't tried it yet, but he did get a new rum for Christmas. He's awfully excited. He does have a birthday around the corner, so he's hoping to get a little bit more. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's been good enough this year, but
so this is what one of the rums that I got for Christmas. It's called Shellback Spiced Rum, and my son Jesse got this for me for Christmas.
And he's got a pretty good track record.
Yes, he does.
He's the one who first bought me Doc Brown's really bad rum.
Which was, one of our favorite rums.
Yes.
It still is one of our favorite rums of all time.
He's got a pretty good track record with that stuff. So let's see here. Jeremy, I've got an Eternity bottle. Pretty much that concept. The last little bit from each bottle goes in. So he's kind of keeping that trash can aspect of it, adds it in. So that's an interesting way to test really flavors cool too. Yeah, absolutely. Drink a rum toddy for that cold, Scott. Yes. Got to get a rum toddy in there. That'll help doing it right there. Hot buttered rum. Yes, we got snow on the ground for the first time this year.
We did.
Guys, we got snow. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's about 9 degrees outside right now.
Yeah, 9.
Now this is pretty typical for us this time of year, but I will say we were blessed. We had 70 degrees a couple weeks ago.
72 degrees 2 weeks ago.
And so we were kind of wondering if winter was coming, but it's here now. It snows on the ground. It's 9 degrees outside. This is very normal now. So we're feeling normal. We're in short sleeves now, or long sleeves. We put on long sleeves finally. So we're excited about that. He's gone again. I don't know where he goes with this stuff. He leaves the room. I don't know, but we will have to get a hot butter rum video going for you guys. Let's see here. Roger and Robert were the best guests on Drums and Rums. Thank you, Paul. On Drums and Rums, we do have an episode on there. I forget the episode number, but we are on there, so you guys got to check that out. We always give Drums and Rums a shout out because honestly, we love people that are just promoting all things rum. We love just encouraging the community to try new rum, so we're always for it. Let's see here. Apparently we don't even need you to. We're just having a fun time chatting. Exactly. I don't know why we're here. You guys we just come here so the chat box can be here for you guys and having a great time and drinking, right? There it is.
That's awesome.
That's what we hope for. We love it. And that's what Just Drinking After Hours is there for too. So you guys can do it anytime without us, right? All right. What do you got?
Okay. So, Angela had originally asked about rums that I had received for Christmas. I showed everybody Shellback. If anybody's had this or experienced this, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. But I also received a product that
I forgot about those.
Yes. So this bottle says rum on here. But what it did is it has you can kind of see them floating around in here. And what this is, you add your own rum and you make a strawberry daiquiri. Right? And then you strain it all out and make your drinks.
So can I ask a question?
Sure.
What rum did you choose to put in there for the strawberry daiquiri?
Okay. So I chose a rum that I had sitting out there for a while that
Nice.
that's not
Easy blendable.
Yes. Okay, so it's a Crucian aged rum.
Okay.
Is what I use.
Nice.
It's a Crucian aged rum for that, and then for
That's awesome.
then we got kind of a recycled bottle here, right? This is obviously not a Bacardi.
It's not Bacardi 8-year. This isn't what it looks like. We promise. If you buy a bottle of Bacardi 8-year and it looks like this, take it back.
There's something wrong with
wrong.
it. But this is a pina colada mix. So it came in a glass about yay tall, and it's got all this stuff in it. And you're supposed to, it's like an infusion kit. Okay. And so these are some of the products. There's another one that I got was a tequila sunrise.
Yep.
So we're gonna try these out, and we'll probably record that as well. I've got some pictures that I'll probably post of these products, but I thought they were just kind of an unusual
Very
product
cool,
to
though.
put out there that are rum related.
We're gonna need to have some pictures posted along with some thoughts and feelings when you drink them.
Oh yeah,
I want to know what the aftertaste of it is all gonna be, what it's gonna be like. I love it. Let's see here. Kraken black spice with a hint of honey and a tiny bit of cinnamon. Nice,
wow.
Mike. That is
very
you are going
nice.
the extra mile. I like that. I'm
nice.
gonna have to try that. Kraken black spice, hint of honey and a tiny bit of cinnamon. I can handle that. That sounds awesome. Let's see here. So we got a bunch of things coming in here. Are there other Kraken bottles for each state? We've seen a lot of Kraken bottles that we don't have. So I know that there's more. I don't know if there's one for each state. But I know that they are doing it for several, and there's several different kinds. So I think it's kind of a collector's thing. So it's going to make it pretty tough. I'm sure somebody that has the entire collection, because people will do it, will have a very impressive collection that will be worth quite a bit of money at some point, I'm sure. So I'm guessing so. Let's see here. Angela says the highest on her list. She has a list of rums we've reviewed that she wants to buy. The highest one on the list is Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum, and she can't get it. Even on his website, it says they won't ship to Illinois. So having a little tough time getting it. So again, these craft distillers, they're trying to get over these obstacles. What I would suggest, this is just a suggestion, I don't know where it'll go, but go to the website and send an email to Doc directly and see if you can get anywhere with that.
Well, just ask him if there is any way.
If there's a way.
If there's a way.
So hopefully there can be a way, but that would be my next step for you. And that goes for every craft distiller. If you guys have something you can't get,
reach out to them.
Reach out directly.
They are approachable, and they want to hear from you.
And they want to get you the rum because this helps them, right? They want to get it in more hands.
They're like, we want to get this to you because we know that you will like it.
Yes,
you know?
Absolutely. Let's see here. We got lots of stuff. Stro 160. It'll destroy all the germs and put hair on your chest. Just remember, it's a dessert rum. If you guys are drinking Stro 160 this holiday season, you're gonna have a hairy chest and clean sinuses. That's for sure.
That's no kidding.
It's amazing. Made a Mai Tai, just a Mai Tai, and it was very delicious. So using some just rum, I'm assuming. That's
very
awesome.
Nice.
Great.
I'll be happy to hear about that.
Great use of that. Let's see here. My border crossing visa family got delivered. So unless they shut down the border again, I'll be able to visit San Diego, California on a rum hunt. Well, we hope hope you can get there on a rum hunt. You got to get that rum hunt in. Yeah. Find some new delicious rums and be able to try those. So let's see here. Gave you guys a shout out in the last podcast. Drums and Rums. Awesome. I'm actually behind a couple episodes too. I need to get on there and catch up.
Well, it's been a crazy holiday season.
Has.
There's always a lot of stuff going on.
I know. This time of season, that's why we drink more rum, right? And then we usually get less done, but we have more fun doing it. So
we will definitely catch up on that.
Fred's in the house. Hey there, Fred. Glad to hear from you.
Welcome.
Love that. Let's see here. We got to strap a GoPro to Royer when he goes on these journeys on the live. You're absolutely right. I think we got to strap a GoPro to Royer. We should just do that on a regular daily basis because, quite frankly, I'm pretty sure all he does is drink rum and golf all day. Pretty sure. So
I wish.
That's awesome. I got the infinity bottle idea from Ready Set Rum. Awesome.
Very nice. Another fantastic rum review.
Yes.
Channel.
If you guys are looking for more rum reviews, we haven't tried
Johnny
it.
does a fantastic
Make
job.
sure you check out Ready Set Rum. They've done a lot of different rums than us too, and it's a great place to expand even more on your reviews. So we try to do the best that we can, but we're not getting through all the rum anytime soon. So it's good to check out. So we always recommend Ready Set Rum to people who are looking for something different as well.
Does a really good job.
Yes. It's got some weather updates. Currently 0 in Montana, but it's supposed to hit -12 tonight. Great rum weather. That's looking similar.
See, that's a positive way of looking.
We're about 10, 12 degrees warmer than you, so we're feeling nice and toasty in Iowa here. Just so you know, we're warm. We're very warm here. Long sleeve shirt weather. Let's see here. Michael McAllister, I haven't found bad rum weather yet.
Very well.
It's a good point. It's a good point. I haven't found any bad rum weather as well. I'll drink rum in just about any kind of weather, so it makes every weather better, no matter what it is. Right? That's awesome. Let's see here. Drums and Rums. It's 65 here at the moment. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
Gloater.
Really. Just kind of throwing that
out there.
Place, right?
Hey guys,
it's 65 degrees here.
Degrees at 8:30 at night. Yeah, we're really close.
Yeah.
It's almost.
Feel really sorry for you, Paul.
It's almost that here, right? That Bacardi 8 looks very radioactive.
I know, right?
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, it looks very radioactive.
Again, not Bacardi 8.
This is not a Bacardi 8.
It's a daiquiri mixture, right, to a pina colada.
Pina colada.
So we're going to find out how that works out for you. Let's see here. Angela's taking some suggestions. Going to reach out to Doc, which I think is smart. Again, if you're looking for a craft rum, you can't get it. Go to their website, send them an email, and see if there's a way to obtain it. Because sometimes, not always, but sometimes there'll be a way.
Just let Doc know that Robert and Royer sent you his way.
So Drums and Rums, yeah, you have to tell Doc that we sent you. Absolutely. But Drums and Rums is saying that it's so cold there that he has to wear socks with his flip-flops. Crazy.
You poor guy.
It's the same here.
Wow.
We're also in sock and flip-flop weather. And 3 inches of snow. Oh, man, that's amazing. So I think we're catching up nice and toasty in Iowa. I guess it's time for a swimsuit. It's pretty darn close. Right?
Thinking about setting up the pool tomorrow.
9 degrees. It's feeling pretty good right here, but good hearing from you guys. John's going to run off here. Just Rum jumping off. So we appreciate you jumping on here, John. Again, if you guys haven't, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. We appreciate you guys jumping on tonight. We've had a great crew jump on. As you can tell, the group chat is open to everyone to have conversations, meet people, ask
with us, without us,
ask any rum questions. So we always encourage that into the chat, as well as if it's not on a Wednesday, if you guys want to scroll down and click into the Just Drinking After Hours and join that group, you can always ask questions there. You can always post your rum stuff there. We love having you there. I try to keep the spammers out of it as much as I can, and keeping that stuff for you guys to just be able to have some good rum conversations. So we hope that you guys are enjoying it here as we're expanding. We're looking to do some really, really cool stuff in 2022, getting started with some great rums. And so we appreciate each and every one of you. Again, we cracked 1,000. We're on our way to the 1,100 mark. The goal for 2022 is 2,000. So we're going to try and double it. It's going to be our biggest growth year is what we're hoping for. So we're going to try.
Crazy talk.
So with your guys' help, we think that we can maybe hit that 2,000 mark by the end of 2022. So we're going to try and do that. So we appreciate it. And we really, really are appreciative of you guys coming on here, hanging out, helping the community grow every day. There's comments coming in here. So we're going to hit a few comments here, and then we're going to jump off.
We could actually do that one.
So hold on, let me catch up here. So Michael McAllister, is the sandy beaches in Iowa not open? Not at the moment. Can you believe that? I tried going the other day and they wouldn't let me in. It was crazy.
Gate was shut.
Mike, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Have a great New Year's, everyone.
Yes.
Happy holidays.
New Year's.
Staying safe.
Everyone.
Staying safe is always important. Chris, I'm thinking that if they drink enough rum, they'll do snow angels in their swimsuits. Yeah, I can see what you're saying now. That can happen. We've been there before. We
can do that. We may have done that.
Oh my goodness, for everybody still listening, I totally forgot about this. Breaking news. There's a video coming to Just Drinking After Hours. I don't know if we can get it on the YouTube, but you guys got to hear this already. Are you ready? During Christmas, we convinced Royer to go out in the backyard and open a bottle of champagne with a sword. I'm not kidding.
You're not gonna put that out there.
We
are.
are.
Seriously?
He literally opened a bottle of champagne with a sword. And I'm not talking he just popped it off. Like he swiped it into the yard and it
went flying.
It was the most fun we've ever had on Christmas. It was absolutely hilarious. We had a safe amount of rums at the moment for him to handle his sword. Basically our first one, and we got this great idea because that's what rum does. And there's going to be a video coming.
Ideas, right?
So there's a great video coming hopefully here very soon. I got to get it. There's multiple footages, so I got to get it from everyone of Royer opening a bottle of champagne with a sword. So hope to get to that to you guys. I wanted to get that to you there. I hope you guys stay safe. We're going to wrap it up here though and jump off. We hope you guys are staying safe, having fun. Enjoy the new year.
Be safe.
We are excited.
We want to see you back.
We want you guys to come back, right? It's going to be a fun year in 2022. Right? Royer, let's send them off safely. This is the last live of 2021.
Woo! Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We love you guys.
We love you.
Good night, America. Good night, the world. We love you.